Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Sniper Elite 5 Solo Survival Guide. This is a new map that they added with the recent patch. It took me a week to even get to the making of this video, but I did play through this, I did beat it, and I'm going to show you guys how you can beat it if you're a new player in this game. I already did the other 3 survival maps. If you feel like you want to, go back and watch those and then come back right here and we can get the show on the road. We are doing it on hard difficulty, and the reason I do it on hard difficulty is to show people what they can expect from the mode so they can feel more comfortable choosing the difficulty they want to play on. Alright, game settings. So we have this tab called Operations, and the Operations is basically the pathing of where the command posts are going to be. So on Ballista, we have a little zigzag going right here with the command posts, but we have also Trebuchet and Harpax. And see, the weird thing about it is usually each map has 4 operations, but this map was implemented with 3, but we're gonna do it on the first one because that's the most likely one you'll be doing it on. Class setup. All of these guns are unlockables. I did all the previous maps with readily available guns to beginners, but now I sort of want to show off the kind of weapons that you can unlock after you play the game a certain amount of time and do whatever you need to unlock the guns. The Type 100 is actually a gun that you unlock from doing one of the kill challenges in the map Rubble and Ruin, which is this map ported over to survival. We also got a Model D and a RSC 1918. Now the 1918 is a very good gun because it's not a bolt action, so you can just spam fire this thing and it'll be way easier to snap to each one of your targets and just end waves quicker. Whereas other guns that I've done have been bolt action, which takes a little bit longer to end a wave. Items you don't really have to do anything with, so you're fine there. Everything that you'll need, you'll be picking up in the map anyway. Now skills. I already have everything in the game unlocked regarding skills. The only way I could really go back and revert to the default way of starting out as a new beginning player is if I were to delete my save game progress. And that's pretty much it for the setup, so let's get into the map. Okay, command post Able, you'll find, is between all these little ruined buildings, so you have a lot of cover. However, you are in the center of a city block, which means you're also exposed from all directions. However, they only really ever spawn in a single direction, that being over here in this little area, like from that road and the church. The church is a big spawn point for them. I don't think it's the same every time. I do think the spawn areas are a little bit randomized with each game, but I haven't really been able to confirm that. So what I'm doing is actually I'm setting some teller mines in the streets here for vehicles. The vehicles that'll be coming along are maybe motorcycles or Rubble wagons, which are the German versions of Jeeps. We get our shoe mines here, place them in the little doorways where there might be infantry coming in through here. Yeah, so I'm just setting it up in areas where I think they will be coming from the most. Oh, we got 1 hand grenade in there, 1 stick grenade. And this is also an ammo crate. I actually hear a vehicle. I think it might be a motorcycle. Alright. So whatever it is, it missed the trap. Yeah, it's a motorcycle. I was right. The way you could sort of tell is by the different engine sounds. It's very distinct, actually. I don't know where he's going, though. Alright, now that's a Jeep. Okay, they have an SS officer with them. Oh, little hit point there. So actually, yeah, that's a good place to shoot the Jeep. Whoa. That's a little weird. Oh, okay. Hold on, I'll be right with you. Put the Type 100 to use. Okay. Awesome. Okay, we got him. Now the SS op... Oh, okay. 1 second. That's a good teller mine kill, but I was kind of saving it for a vehicle. One thing I did forget to mention is that in my options, I do have quick kill cams inactive, or active. So, if you have quick kill cams off, you'll get the long form kill cams. But if you got the quick ones, it'll be like super fast, like the blink of an eye. So that might be a little jarring when you see it. So fair warning. One thing I did forget to mention about the SS officer, because I didn't really have time to think about it, is the fact that if you run up to a SS officer, They will block your melee attacks if you try to knife them. You can only shoot them. They will they will counter every melee attack you try to put on them. Ooh, that was a good one. Yeah, that was sort of quick if you guys noticed. Alright, that's wave 1 done. Funny enough, this is the only wave and only command post that they ever send an SS officer in this map, I think, which is really weird. Considering SS officers are the more harder versions of just German officers in this game, in this survival mode even. And they only put 1 in. Alright, so we're going to get more traps from our little bundling crates of joy, and we're going to set up some traps of joy. How about that?
They ain't all dead yet.
We're gonna booby trap this German soldier. He's in a perfect place to take out a Jeep or two. Alright, that's a sniper. Snipers can deal bleed damage, so if he shoots me, my health will go down a little bit. It'll keep draining until I heal it with a bandage. Okay, see, I'm bleeding right now, but I can get him. Got you right back. Okay, so now we're gonna whip out a bandage, and we're gonna heal ourselves, and then we're not gonna have bleed damage anymore. The snipers, I believe, are the only entity in this game that can deal bleed damage, by the way. Alright, headshot. Perfect. Great. Skull Crusher. I actually need to go back and look at how many ribbons I got, because you can earn them back to back. You can earn the same kind of ribbon over and over again. I just want to know how many I got. Alright, perfect. Got the Rubble wagon. Oh, that's a Panzerfaust. Alright, he's got a rocket launcher. Alright, he's taken out. Gotta be a little bit careful of what we're doing. We can't be too lackadaisical. Made that mistake in the past, and I have paid dearly for it. Okay, they're starting to shoot me up a little bit. Now, if I do go down, I do have sort of a last stand mechanic going because of my skills being maxed. I'm able to do that.
Command post secure.
4 left.
Some damn fine work.
Don't know where they're at. Okay, there they are. That's another thing, is when you get down to 5 remaining enemies, they will be highlighted for you, so you'll find them way easier. Awesome. Cool. Alright, never do that. Never do that again. Lesson learned. Got it. Lesson learned. Oh my god. Alright, get him. Alright, heal, 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 heal. Yeah, and this is what Last Stand looks like. Or Final Stand, whatever you want to call it. I don't even think it's called either of those. Okay, so that's wave 2 out of 3 for the first command post. There's 4 command posts, and every command post has 3 waves. Each command post has its own sniper round, and a round where they send vehicles, such as a tank round. You know, just really fun stuff. Alright, so we're going to place a shoe mine in this little alleyway. It's funny, because shoe mines are supposed to be non-lethal. I guess they forgot about that in the survival mode, huh? They just converted its use entirely.
Get ready.
Got a spare teller mine off that guy. We're going to go set that up in the street. Better yet, you can booby trap the same body because they don't, like, blow up or anything. It's kind of broken, not going to lie. A lot of this game is broken, to tell the truth. A lot of bugs happen that are, like, really funny. I need to make, like, a bug video. Bugs and glitches or whatever. Alright, so they have an armored 222 recon vehicle. So that holds 2 troops in it. And the 2 troops count towards the enemy's remaining counter up at the top of my screen. There's multiple ways you could take out a vehicle like this, and multiple ways you could take out the tanks as well. Alright, that's one way. Got him with a trap, but he's not done. But his tires are gone, so he's not going anywhere. Alright, they got a direct line of sight on me. Alright, I'm missing all my shots. Got him. Okay, there's a guy next to him. Thank you, kill camera. Alright, they're all coming out of the church again. That's a place they really like to spawn from. Alright, run! Alright, might throw a grenade here. That might be good for me. Awesome, got him. Down to 18 enemies. I'm gonna change position so I can heal up before they get me. I have 2 bandages remaining. I gotta go back to the supply crate. Yeah. They're getting me now. They're getting me. I grabbed 1 med kit, so I pretty much clutched it right there. Alright, he almost got me, though. He almost got me. But it's not a big deal. Alright, so that's actually a spotter. When you see a guy with a bandana and a set of goggles, that's a spotter. And what the spotters do is they have flare guns that call in artillery strikes on your position. And you can use those artillery strikes to your advantage, but only when you have it. Oh my god, that was a cool kill cam. Alright. I've never seen that before, but okay, I'll take it. It is easy to get overwhelmed by the infantry because of the fact that they have... all of them practically have long shot rifles, like the Kar 98K, like the freaking Gewehr, all that stuff. Alright, can you just... Guy, can you just screw off for a sec? I'm searching your dead brethren, okay? Awesome. Okay, he's down. Alright, you're getting on my nerves now. You think this is charming, but it's just annoying now. Alright, now it's just waiting for the rest of them now. Alright, there's one. And if you're wondering how I'm using my abilities... Okay, hang on. If you're wondering how I'm able to see them through walls and stuff, it's just the Alt key. That'll help you locate them if they're near you. But sometimes it doesn't always work. I still haven't really figured out how it works 100%. There's probably a video on YouTube explaining how to guarantee that it's going to work for you every time. Sometimes you'll have an enemy near you. Footsteps will be going off. You'll hear footsteps. And the Alt won't even work on them. Alright, I'm pinned down a little bit here, so I gotta reload my Type 100. Which, yes, the Type 100 is out of place here. It's a Japanese gun, actually. One of the rarest Japanese guns made in World War II, but they threw it in here anyway because there just so happens, spoiler alert, to be Japanese officers in the campaign, which is pretty cool. I'd like to see a Sniper Elite game take place in the Pacific theater against the Japanese, or even against the Russians in the European front still. You know, just, that's how you can be different. Give us new enemies to fight. Yeah, Nazis are cool to shoot in the balls and everything, but how many titles are you gonna do that for, you know? Alright, back to the vehicle here. So he's immobilized, but the 2 guys in the vehicle are still alive. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to equip our armor-piercing ammo, and we're going to shoot the engine block. So that little compartment right there at the back, highlighted in red, you shoot through that, and then the engine will be exposed. And you just shoot that a couple times, and you should be good to go. And they're done, they're dead, they're gone. That's the end of Command Post Able. So we're done with Able. Now we're going to move right next to where we just were, because of the little zigzag planning of the operation here. So we were right here, just now, and now we're over here. Not that far. Now the big areas where they come from are this direction, and that road right there. That's where a lot of them come from. So I'm going to set teller mines over here for at least one vehicle, because actually this is a very common place for the sniper round, which is the first round. Starting in 5 seconds, a sniper will spawn either up in that building or somewhere else. But most of the time, it's been up in that building. So I'm just going to look in between here. Here's a good strat right here, is to just sort of clip your shot in between this. So if he's up there, he'll be walking up any minute now. There he is. There he is. There's his little head. If I could just... Alright, he knows I'm here. And I know he's there. So I just shot his helmet off. Got him. Okay. Alright, now we don't have to worry about him now. So now it's just a matter of where the rest are coming from. There's a satchel charge. That's another way you could take out vehicles and stuff. Speaking of vehicles, here comes a motorcycle. We're going to assault him real quick. Alright. Gun didn't really work there, but it's cool. We're going to switch back to regular ammo. just to save on the armor-piercing stuff. Coming out of the church. A lot of them are. Alright, shot him. Anybody coming from that direction? Nope, not really. Alright. Reload. Guy up there. Alright. I'm gonna throw a nade. I'm gonna nade him out. And we'll see what happens. Cool. 15 left. That guy's injured. He's stumbling a little bit. When they do that, they only have their pistol out. Okay, so there's another motorcycle. Took the MG out. The driver's getting off. Gotta shoot him too. No problem. Not a big deal. Anybody else? Alright. 13 left. Here comes the guy. Okay. Now, it is possible in survival to use the bushes as a stealth element. There is still stealth in this, except it doesn't really work that great. It works more or less the same, but at the same time, less so. I don't really know how to explain it. Got him. All right, that's a good kill. Who's left? 6 left. We're gonna move up. Alright, I see at least... Okay, here's a guy on the road right here. He's dead. Alright, now I definitely see everybody coming around. They're all gonna bum rush me. Alright, 3 left. Just this side. Alright, he's behind that little box there. I got him through the wall. Okay. Oh, that was a beautiful one. Oh, God, I'm clipped. Alright. Got some extra bandages here and some ammo. And we also have an MG42, which is very generous of them to add. So I will be taking that. And we'll just set that right here. Okay. Get more traps, get more ammo, and just do it all over again. Alright, I don't want 2 teller mines next to each other, so I'm going to pick this one back up and set it further down. Alright, right there. Maybe set one over here as well. Not really for vehicles, but for infantry. And because I set it there, we'll just have to use a shoe mine for this road here. I actually don't really know how shoe mines do against vehicles. I haven't really tried it yet, so I guess we'll see. Alright, here they come down the hill. Oh, they're all clubbed together. Perfect. Oh, just freaking open fire and wail on them. Perfect, perfect. I don't want them to spread out too much. Alright, so they're sending out Jaeger troops, and what Jaeger troops are is they're like a tougher version of the German soldier. Just like the SS officers to, say, a regular officer. Alright, they're bringing out a tank, they're bringing out a friggin' Panther. I mean a Tiger, it's a Tiger. Now the Tiger has its cannon and an MG in the front. Alright, I can still get them a little bit. Alright, they know my position, so I'm going to have to move eventually. Alright, the telemine worked on him. He's disabled now. Alright, so we're just going to sort of sneak out of here. Interestingly enough about this map, they added generals. That one of those officers I just shot is actually a general. Has the outfit of a general. With like the red sort of collar and the gold sash and the gold eagles. That's a general. That's a German general of World War II. Which is very interesting that they added those, considering it's just a reskin of a normal German lieutenant officer, which you can melee, by the way, but you also can melee generals. Don't really know why they changed it, but I appreciate the change, because I like that. I'm a history guy myself, so I kind of like that stuff. Alright, now see, there's a little bit of a bug here with this wall, where you reach over, and you can't always fire. Sometimes you can, and then other times you can't. It's inconsistent. Alright, there's a general. I'm gonna shoot him right in the eye. He's even got like a ceremonial knife on him, which I think is cool. You're relieved of duty, sir. Now, there's actually 3 members in the tank crew of the Tiger, which I'm not sure is totally accurate. I'm sure in real life, there was more than 3, but I'll have to look that up later. Alright, here's the guy. Alright, it let me shoot that time. Great. Alright. 9 enemies left. 2 below me. At least 2 below me. Okay. I'm just waiting for them to move on the point. Alright, there's more than 2, definitely. There's actually a ladder that they can climb up, but I'm not going to let them do that. Alright. Come on. Alright, just throw it over there. Yeah, that's where he's going. Yeah, and it's so weird with the AI. They don't know how to get away from grenades, it seems like. That's so weird. But he just went right over the crate there. That was awesome. I can sort of get this guy through the wall. I just need to see him. There he is. I got him through the wood. That was awesome. Alright. What about this guy? Not so much. Okay. Head in here. Okay. 6 left. So that's 3 in the tank and then 3 on foot. Alright. We got them all grouped up. We're going to quickly dispatch them. We're going to go around. Actually, I'm going to show you guys how to take out this tank with a Panzerfaust. So we're going to actually have to go around it because its weakness is in the back. That's where the engine is, and that's where it's vulnerable the most. So we're going to cut through this theater out to the other side. Come back over here. And then we're going to aim for its backside. Alright, and then we'll just aim, fire, and then there should be a hole exposed, which will expose the engine block. And you'll just shoot that again. It could be with armor piercing, it could be regular. Armor piercing is quicker. But even with regular, it took me 3 shots to do that. So, you should be fine. Got another MG right here. I actually want to take this and I want to camp with it up here. This is a good spot up here. So I'm just gonna hoard all the freaking weapons I can. I don't even think I should bother setting traps anymore. So we actually have a nice spot up here with a lot of coverage that we can just hide in with a zip line for escape. So we're gonna get the other MG. We're gonna set like 1 or 2 shoe mines down, and then we'll just camp the rest of the way. Run back up here, climb up, and we should be good. And now we wait. I hear another vehicle. Yep, there it is. It's another 222. Alright, he's gonna go his own way, I guess. I don't really have any traps set over there either. So we're just gonna have to equip armor piercing just to get his engine block. He's gonna sort of circle around, I guess. It's gonna be a little bit tricky, but we'll get him. Or we can get the driver, too. Why did he reverse there? That's so weird. That was such a sudden stop. Alright, there's a spotter. A spotter would be very bad for us because we're in a building and such. Alright, he backed up. I'm going to try and shoot the driver so he's not going anywhere. Actually, it would probably be better to just do the engine block thing. My bullets are ricocheting, though. Alright, I can kind of see it. Almost. I can almost see it. Alright, I hit it. We're good. Direct hit on it. So if we let it go like that, it should blow up on its own. So I kind of want to switch back. I don't think there's enough enemies to really warrant using the MG yet. Actually, you know what? No. I deserve this. Plus, the MG's really cool. Just as long as I know where everyone's at. Yep, he's got a Panzer. Alright, I missed all the shots. Oh my god, dude! Alright. More? I see you. If I get the chance to, maybe I'll take some guys out with a flare gun to show how that works. If I get the chance to. Alright. Where's he at? Alright, right under me. I also gotta be careful. Yeah, because they can come right up here if they want to. Alright, 11 guys left. This is going pretty well. This is going really well. Alright, 7 bullets left in this, but I do have a backup as well. Alright, I actually in-capped somebody. So what it means when you in-cap somebody is they will lie down on the ground bleeding out, but they can be healed. Like that guy, he's about to heal him. But I'm not going to let that happen. Sometimes they'll actually carry them away, too. Alright, was he about to get up? What I actually use in-cap soldiers for is bait. Because it's a good distraction for you to pick some guys off. So don't kill him right away. Let him bleed a slow death. But at this point, I'm kind of thinking about being merciful. All right, they're gonna try and carry him away. No chance of letting that happen. What happened there? All right, here they all come. Come on, there we go. Last two. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. I don't even think they touched the command post. Yeah, no breach at all. No breach at all. And you do get a better score depending on how well you do in the game. Alright, post Charlie. Post Charlie. Here we are. So there is actually something to watch with this command post. There's going to be tanks coming around that corner, but there's also going to be like trucks of guys coming from up the stairs here because there is another road up here, right around here. So I'm going to set a teller mine for right here. And hopefully that'll be enough. We're just gonna try and be super aware of our surroundings. Oh, there's a guy right there. What the hell? Where's the rest of you, huh? Yep, there you are. Cool. Well, I might as well just hunt you guys down right now if you're gonna be spawning up here. Is that another general? Yep. Oh, that's actually not a general. That's like a spy guy. That's like an agent. The SD agents. Is this out of bounds? No. Yeah, he's like an SD agent. If you guys don't know your World War II German history, the SD is sort of like a secret intelligence agency. It's sort of like a branch of the SS. What? You missed the teller mine? That's BS. Alright, I gotta get them before they get out. Or at least get them when they come out. They're at least injured, so that props to me for that. But they carry a lot of guys on them, so it's actually better when you blow them up right away. Alright, they're mostly coming from here. Which is a different change of course for me. Okay. Here comes another officer. Who is he? He another SD? Oh! Okay, I got a Jaeger group. I want to see if I can melee this SD guy, though. I never meleeed them before. Oh, yeah, they're no big deal. They're no big deal. To be fair, that is a stealth takedown, though. They don't really counter stealth takedowns. Like anybody. You can do that to an SS officer if you really wanted to. Alright, they're taking it. Took a lot of bullets for some reason. I don't know why. Should probably heal up a little bit first. Alright, they're down there. Get your hands off my gun supply, man. Okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Here, I'll take him out with my Type-E. Hit him. Thank you. Alright, now I'll heal up. One thing I did forget to mention is if they take the command post, it is not the end of the game. You can still win even if they take a command post. It just means you won't be supplied from that command post until you're done with it. Oh, grenade. 4 enemies left. There's a sniper. There's 2 snipers. Okay. So we got 2 boots on ground and then 2 snipers up in the towers. Got him. He's dead. Alright. What's he doing? Is he hurt? No, he's fine. Nah, he's doing good. He's doing good. Well, I mean, maybe not now because I shot him. But he was. He was doing good. Can I get him through here? No, it's blocked. I can't do that. I have to sort of expose myself here. But one at a time. They both can't see me at the same time. I mean, technically they can, but not if I'm smart about it. Alright, see, he almost got me there. Look at that, baby. No bleed damage. Awesome. We're doing fine. We're doing great. This is actually the best I've done on this map. Alright. See, I'm trying to think about where I should set traps next. I'm predicting that they're going to come from the church again. There's a church entrance right up here, so I'm going to set some traps for here. It's mostly going to be shoe mines, though, for infantry. And then they might send a tank or a 2-2... No, they're definitely going to send a tank. I do remember getting a tank on this command post. Alright, we'll just trap one of these guys. It's better that way. He's not going to move anywhere. He's not going to move anywhere. Alright, we'll just set this trap here for anybody that wants to come in here. I wish I could go up in that church tower, but I really can't. They won't let me. They blocked it off, basically. That's kind of what I hate about in games. Like, when they make accessible areas inaccessible for stupid reasons. It's like, you could tell this map was sort of rushed. Because it was just ported from the campaign with a few areas blocked off, and they just sort of lazily plop some command posts in rather than making a whole new survival map. If you're asking me... Oh, who did I get? Did I get a double kill? Yeah, I did. I got a general, too. But yeah, if you ask me, like... This map should have been here at launch, and it wasn't. We only got 3 survival maps instead of 4. If they really wanted to do it that way, they could have taken every campaign mission and turned it into a survival map. At least then we'd have more replayability to it, right? But that's just my opinion anyway. Alright, there's an officer. A general.
Nazis are at the command post.
Got him. Alright. Who we got? Who we got? Look at you camping in the bushes. What are you doing down there? What are you doing down there? I see you. I see you. Okay, that's a lot of them. Well, it's a good thing I placed that teller mine there. Holy crap. The kill cams are kind of funny still. I feel like the effect of it is sort of worn off these days. Like, back in the day with Sniper Elite V2 and stuff, it was sort of a novelty. Now it's just sort of like a staple. Like,
Command post.
if it's not in the game, like, what are you doing? If it's not in the game, it's not a Sniper Elite game. Whatever. Sniper Elite 4 is actually a game I didn't credit enough when I played it. And now I actually found like a new appreciation for it. I ought to play that one of these days on the channel. That'll be fun. I should go back and replay the whole Sniper Elite series. If we're really going to turn this into a Sniper Elite channel, I might as well go back and replay the whole series. Starting from the first one. Oh, that'll be a nightmare. Alright, we still got a lot of guys left. 17, so I don't really feel safe going out to kill this guy. To kill this vehicle. But I can do it. Oh, that's glorious. That's glorious. Okay, I never get vehicle kill cams, so that's really something special when you do. I think I hear a vehicle. It stopped. No, nobody up here. But that doesn't mean I didn't hear a vehicle. I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, there's somebody that's there. Now, did he come from a vehicle or no? Yeah, they came from a truck. Right down there. Alright, I'm gonna blow that up. Awesome. How many did I get? Oh, it's adding up. Oh, no, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere, my friend. Who's left? Who's left? Alright. Nope, not you. That guy's over a wall. 6 left. Oh. Made a mistake. Alright, he's in caps. I think he got hit with fire damage or something, which I didn't even really think was a thing. Alright, he's dead. I think he burned to death. Like an idiot. Okay. Alright, he was taking a dump on the stairs there. That's kind of inappropriate, but... Alright, he can do him. I don't want to jinx it, but I seriously cannot believe how good I'm doing. I never do this good. Usually at this point, I always have like one command post lost in the red. Usually, instead of a check mark, it's a red X that shows up, but it's still early yet. These game sessions go on for a while. Alright, we're gonna get the jump on him. We certainly achieved that, didn't we? Alright, here's a spotter. Don't want to let them alive, because it will be disastrous. Oh, SS! Okay, so they do spawn in later. I don't know, I always shoot them before I can get a good look at them. Yeah, if you go back and watch my other survival videos, you'll see plenty of times where I've been beaten, where I've been melee countered by SS or by Jaeger troops, or almost blown to smithereens by a spotter. There is enemy variety to this game, and it's not bad at all. But it's still a little bit less than what I would have. Not to say they didn't do a good job, but I'm saying there could still be more stuff that they add, such as like vehicles. Like, I don't see why it has to be restricted just to tanks and to like the 222 armored vehicle, because I'm a big fan of German half-tracks. I love those things, like the troop carriers that also has a machine gun on it. Those are pretty cool vehicles to have. That'd be cool to fight against in this game. Alright, I can almost see him. There we go. The sad part is, it's like, you can't contest it if you're in the command post with the Germans. The Germans are nothing, basically. I have to heal before I die. Alright, they might take it. They might actually take it. Yeah, they're gonna take it. Because they have one guy in here. Alright, I barely pulled off that save right there. Alright, I gotta reload quick. And there is, like, environmental destruction, but I can never really get the time to sort of use it. Because they're not standing around, walking around. No, they're running at you, bum rushing you, like blitzkrieging the shit out of you to try and get to you and kill you. So environmental obstacles and traps aren't really a priority for me. I assume that they're coming from up here. Alright, reload the Type 100. We might have to spread. Nope, nobody up here. Nobody up here. Okay. Oh, he was at the first command post all the way over there. Alright, that's 2 down. Oh, here they come. Alright, they're pretty spread out pretty evenly. Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves here, okay? Alright, let's bum rush this guy. Sometimes you have to be careful with the Panzerfaust troops, because if you shoot the Panzerfaust or the grenades on a guy's belt, they will blow up and they will do heavy damage to you. Alright, I friggin' meleeed him, but it cost me dearly in health. Alright, so there is a tank. I was right. Okay. Now that tank is in a different position than I'm used to seeing him, so we'll just deal with him in a sec. Alright, he's got eyes on me, so we're just gonna get out of his line of sight. Not really sure if I have a satchel charge. Wait, he moved up. Okay. So I might not be able to get him with a satchel charge. I was gonna show how to get him with a satchel charge, but I don't think that's gonna be a thing anymore. I gotta get out of here. Yeah, he's down bad for me, let's just say that. There's a Panzerfaust right there. If I could just get it and then run back before he has time to shoot me, I'll be in the clear. Alright, he's looking the other way. So I can just pick it up. Alright, he's looking back. I gotta run. I gotta run all the way up here. There's a way to cut through and get back down to him. Okay. So he's gonna move. Where's he moving to? He's gonna probably move back up to the bridge. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. Because he's a guy with no soul. He just wants to torture me and draw this out. What he's going all the way over there for, I have no idea. But you guys can see that he's not really aware of my presence anymore. He just gave up and left until right now. So let's just equip armor piercing quick before he shoots me. Alright, 1 and 2. Okay. I wanted to show how to take him out with a satchel charge, just in case of the scenario of you guys not having Panzerfausts, but didn't really work. We're actually near the command post, the last one, in fact. Okay, so we're in this sort of field here. A lot less cover, and we have a lot more room to sort of be ambushed by. But we do have our back sort of to the wall here. There is a road that they can loop around behind us to get a flank on us. But it's manageable. Teller mine right here, maybe? I want to say maybe. I'm not really sure where the vehicles spawn from on this command post. We have an anti-tank rifle, but I don't use it. It's just another version of an armor-piercing sniper rifle. It's just another version of that. Alright, we have a satchel charge. I picked it up, so in case we have the chance to later, we're going to use it. Oh, please go to the teller mine. Please go far enough to where you have the teller mine. If not, nope, he's stopping. I'm just going to blow him up. I actually don't know how many troops it carries. I think it carries somewhere around like 8 at least. 8 or 12. One survived. He's stumbling away, sort of. I think I got 4 with that blast. Alright, the marker shows me where he's at. Awesome. Okay, there we go. This is the road that connects to the main road where all the other command posts were. This road is like a leading point to every other command post in the map on this operation. So I just want to set at least one teller mine there, just to slow him down a little tiny bit, you know, just a little tiny bit. But it doesn't seem to matter. They're just going to spawn on this side anyway. Nope, doesn't seem to matter. There's a truck right there. Oh my gosh, that's 3 in a row. That's very jarring. Stop it. Let's see if this grenade does anything to him. Throw another one at this guy. Oh my god, there's blowing bodies all over the place. That's actually near the last one. No, that's actually near Command Post B. Because of the tower. Alright, they're getting me pretty good. Getting me pretty good. I have to heal and reload. Alright, he's throwing a nade. I'm making sort of a run for it. I have 20 enemies left. He's got a pistol. Okay. Alright, we survived that little scenario. Jaeger. He ducked. Okay, we're good. I actually won his STG. The Jaegers come with STGs and stuff. Alright, that was a quick save by my part. That was dangerously close. Alright, like that guy, like that. Freaking, what are you doing? Oh, freaking delayed animation? Really? A delayed animation is what got me killed there. Not killed, but downed. Alright. Alright. Chill out. Everyone just chill out. You can have the command post for all I care. It's not... Alright, don't booby trap. Just kill. Just heal and kill. Alright, they took it. Fine. Fair enough. They took it. But it's still not the end of the game. As I said earlier, you're still allowed to continue. It's just you won't be getting supplies. Which is okay, because there will be enough German dead bodies to supply you with whatever you need. Like this guy. I just got an MG42 off of him.
You bastards.
The freaking command post wasn't gonna give me an MG42. Some do. This one didn't. Unless I just didn't find it. In which case, that sucks. It's actually quite relieving in a way to know that you could just let the command post go at the cost of a reduced score and stuff, and at the cost of not getting as much traps. But that does mean I can go wherever I want now, and I don't have to stay here. I can go set myself up somewhere else, and we'll be good. Might set myself up in this building over here. Easy to trap, easy to hold down. Just gotta watch out for vehicles, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna bring my little toys up here. What's really funny also is they took down the banners, the Operation Kraken banners from the campaign. If you guys have played the campaign, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't worry about it. You're in for a treat later on. Alright, they're actually sending normal officers. I don't know why, but they are. You think it being the final command post, they would send, like, SS and stuff. But there's, like, 2 SS officers that I've seen this whole game. Which is not the norm, I must say. It's not the norm. Okay, come on, guys. Come on, guys. I don't know why I wasted that rocket trying to kill them. It didn't even work. He's incapped. Alright, I'll bring out my pistol then. Whatever. I don't care. Why are you still alive? I hit you with 4 bullets. Alright, there they are down there. This guy's dead. This guy next to me is dead. He was incapped, but not anymore. Alright, switch it to match. Come on up. Come on up, guys. Come on. There you go. Come on. Let's party. Let's party. Alright, I'll start. Alright, 2 waves left. That's it. Just 2 waves. I'm going to gather whatever traps I can, and I'm going to fortify the hell out of this building. Got a lot of... Oh, I can actually open this door over here. There's one feature that's kind of cool. I don't suppose the Germans can do that. Alright, I'm going to set 1 teller mine over here just in case of any surprises. This is actually my 3rd or 4th time even recording this session. Okay, here's a sniper. Right over there. Actually, it's funny because right over there is where a 222 was, and it was clipped out of the map. And I couldn't kill it to move on to the next round. And that was when I was trying to record this episode before. Alright, I got a motorcycle. That's cool. Can hardly see anything. Is that right in front of me? Yeah, it was. It was right over there. We'll see if TNT does anything for us when we booby trap. Oh my god! I'm trying to do things! That's one of the benefits of not dying, is when you have all your other traps that you set at previous command posts still set up, they come in handy later on. You get lucky with some of them, I'm not gonna lie, but it's pretty cool. Alright. There's no bodies. I can move a body over here to booby trap it with a grenade. I can carry it. There's another benefit. I can move this guy. Alright. We'll place him right here. And then we'll booby trap him. Alright, they're shooting. Wait, how'd you... Alright, they're in. Shoot. Alright, get up. I can't shoot him properly. Alright. Just barely scraping by. Holy crap, dude. Okay. 22 guys left. Not feeling so confident anymore. Especially when they're able to just bum rush me like that. I gotta hide. Oh, MG, I forgot I stashed you up here. Headshot. Alright, that's cool. I hear a vehicle outside. I might die here. I might die. No, I have 1 bandage. We'll save that. We're on the brink of death, but I'm gonna save that. We're doing okay. We're doing fine. I'm gonna throw a nade just to scare him a little bit. Okay. Might need to heal. I'm gonna heal. I'll take the risk. I will take the risk. Alright, headshot. Nice kill through the banister there. Here come the rest of them. 12 left. Alright, this guy's injured out here. Alright, that was my last shot anyway. He's in-capped out there. Okay, sniper! Whoa! Jesus, dude! Holy crap! Man! That was so unnecessary. I didn't even know there was a sniper. Okay, so here's a good example of what happens when you die. So when you die, you're going to want to just hit this next screen. That doesn't mean you're out of the ballpark yet. The game's not over, okay? So you have two options. You have the restart section, which sets you all the way back to the beginning of the game, or stay with me now, you have the restart last stage, which gives you the opportunity to go back to the last command post, or whatever command post you died on. In this case, I died on the fourth one that I need to beat the whole session. So we're this close. We're close. It's just a setback. We're just going to be set back by 2 waves. But it's not a big deal. Or you could continue and just never do this ever again. But I'll leave that decision up to you. I'm going back to just beat this to show you how to beat it. That's the whole point of this video. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. Where are you going? You're not going anywhere with that. I'm not letting you. Alright, they're getting me pretty good again. Alright, they're behind, they're in front, they're all around me. They're surrounding me, dude. They surrounded me. Alright, they can't really see me in the bushes here. They gave up. Which is good, I guess. So I can utilize stealth if I really want to. Of course I miss. Alright, this guy's getting on my nerves. This guy's really getting on my nerves now. Yeah, I'm gonna die again. I'm absolutely gonna die again. I blew myself up. I blew myself up. God. Alright, so my camera cut out. That's fine. We'll finish the last wave without it. We are on the last wave. I had to restart this a couple times because off screen I did die like twice, but that's neither here nor there. We're gonna finish this out right, and we're gonna have fun doing it. I also did lose my command post, so that's practically gone. So I'm gonna have to survive with the stuff that I find off of my dead victims. Oh wow, 34 enemies. That's quite the number. Oh, a lot of them over there. Nice shot, got him. Alright, let's move on to this guy. This guy, that's a spotter. Let's take him out. Oh, I see a lot of them. If only I could not miss my shots, that'd be great. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's a nice gun you got there. Heart shot, perfect. Alright, they might come through this building behind me. Not really sure yet. Alright, here comes a 222. I got a rocket launcher just for him. Alright, he's right there. But that also means he's very close to me. What was that? What was that double hit, dude? What was that freaking double hit? Was that a tank? Or just some RPG guys? Not RPG, Panzerfaust guys. Is that what it was? It might have been. It very well could have been. That was the RPG guy, yep. Definitely, gotta take him out. And he's out, okay. Oh yeah, the tank. Okay, great. How could I forget about the tank? Oh, he's just trudging on through, too. Alright, now if he allows me to get close, I have a chance. Nope, no chance. Now the question is he aware of my location? He's acting like he is aware, but no, he's going right there, where the triangle was. So my hope is that he turns around. I don't know, tank driving in survival mode is very weird, the way they do it. Very unpredictable sometimes. Not all the time, sometimes they're the opposite, where they're predictably predictable, but not this time. However, we do have a spotter right here. If I can find his flare gun, we might be in the clear. But I'm not seeing it around his corpse even. I'm not seeing it at the moment. So that might be a no for the flare gun plan. That was another spotter. That's very good that I took him out. Where's the rest of you, huh? Where's the rest? Gotta be around here somewhere. Alright, there's one. We're down to 12. He has a Panzer. Crap. I got him. Okay, no worries. Alright, perfect. They're climbing the wall and stuff. Okay, I got him. I got him. The moment I realized it, dude, I hate that. There's so many times where I just notice that it's looking at me and then I get hit by one. Alright, he's on the bridge. Guy right in front of me. That was a weird breathing sound. Alright, see that? With that, I just ran into another bug of the invisible wall preventing me from shooting when you peep out, so. Alright, we're down to just the tank now. It's fine. It's all good. I just need to get a Panzerfaust without getting shot, and we should be golden. Alright, he has a light of sight on me. He's trying his best, I'll give him that. Alright, we're just gonna jukes him. We're gonna jukes him. He's turning around, it's perfect. It's almost perfect. Alright, that got his top, but it didn't get his tracks or the back, so that's not good. But I can shoot the rest of the back off, I think. Unless I did get him. I think I got him. I think I got him. Alright, I just sort of need to get around this fence here. Gotcha. Alright, we're all in the clear. We're in the clear. Awesome. Okay, good. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you survive Rubble and Ruin, or whatever this map was called. I don't know why they changed the name. But that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope I can compile it to sort of make sense for your first survival game on this map. I also did the other survival maps in other videos. If you want to go watch them, feel free. But thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will talk to you in the next one. Take care, and God bless.